Syria's defense ministry has announced the end of a military operation. This operation took place in the western coastal region. It followed days of intense violence, resulting in hundreds of deaths. The ministry reported that security forces had neutralized loyalists of former president Bashar al-Assad. This occurred in several towns across Latakia and Tartus provinces. The aim was to restore normalcy to the affected areas. According to a monitoring group, over 1,500 individuals have died since Thursday. Among these, 1,068 were civilians. The violence intensified after a deadly ambush on a security patrol. Gunmen loyal to the Sunni Islamist-led government were accused of revenge killings. These killings targeted members of Assad's minority Alawite sect. This sect has historically faced challenges in Syria. Interim President Ahmed al-Sharaa has vowed to establish an independent committee. This committee will investigate the recent killings and ensure accountability. He has stated that those responsible will face justice. This marks the worst violence in Syria since Sharaa led a rebel offensive. This offensive overthrew Assad in December, ending a civil war that lasted over a decade. During the civil war, more than 600,000 people lost their lives. Additionally, 12 million others were displaced from their homes. Defense Ministry spokesman Hassan Abdul Ghani announced the operation's conclusion on social media. He stated that all specified objectives had been achieved. The security forces neutralized security cells and remnants of the former regime. Key towns such as al-Mukhtareya and al-Mazaira were targeted. Other areas in Latakia and Tartus were also included in the operation. The spokesman brought into light that public institutions in the region can now resume their work. He assured the public that efforts are underway to restore normal life. Security and stability are the new priorities for the government. Abdul Ghani promised full cooperation with the investigating committee. This committee will uncover the facts surrounding the violence and deliver justice. In a recent interview, President al-Sharaa admitted to numerous violations. He promised to punish those responsible, regardless of their affiliations. He emphasized that Syria is a state governed by law. Sharaa stated that justice must prevail for all, including close allies. The government initiated the operation in response to a growing insurgency. This insurgency stemmed from loyalists of Assad in recent weeks. Latakia province is, as it is, the heartland of the Alawite sect. Many political and military leaders from the former regime belong to the sect. On Thursday, security personnel faced an ambush in Jable. This ambush occurred while they attempted to arrest a wanted Assad regime official. Reports indicate that at least 13 officers were killed in this incident. In response to the ambush, security forces dispatched reinforcements to the region. These reinforcements were supported by armed government allies. Over the next 4 days, they stormed multiple Alawite towns and villages. Residents reported instances of revenge killings and looting during these operations. The situation remains tense as the government seeks to assert control. The ongoing violence marks the fragile state of security in Syria. The aftermath of the civil war continues to affect the nation. The government's current actions reflect an attempt to stabilize the region.